Assalamu alaikum dear students. As we have started the video lectures, therefore in this video we are going to talk about human nervous system. It is the second video, as first was the particular types of cells present in the nervous system, which was uploaded previously. Now in this video we will generally talk about the particular bifurcation of the nervous system, its classification or division, in how many parts it is divided. So therefore nervous system in human beings is divided into two parts. One is central nervous system, which includes the brain and spinal cord. It is the central nervous system which has the many functions to do. We will talk about them later on, where we will talk about the particular brain and spinal cord separately. And then second type, or I can say second category, in which the particular nervous system is divided, or the parts of nervous system are divided, it is the peripheral nervous system. To make it more simple, I will say peripheral nervous system includes all the nerves. Whether we talk about the cranial nerves, what are the cranial nerves exactly? These are the nerves which arise from brain. They arise from brain, and they are 12 pairs in number. They are 12 pairs in number. And another is the particular spinal nerves. Spinal nerves also come in the category of the peripheral nerves, because I have already told you that peripheral nervous system includes all the nerves. So what are spinal nerves now? They are the nerves which arise from, spinal cord. Okay, now the peripheral nervous system, it's including the particular two types of the nerves, main types of nerves. One is cranial nerve and then the spinal nerve. Cranial nerves, as I have already told you, they are 12 pairs in number, and spinal nerves are 31 pairs in number. 31 pairs in number. Now peripheral nervous system is further divided into two parts. One is somatic nervous system. These are the nerves, or this includes all nerves which are particularly connected to or associated to skeletal muscles, and they are there to regulate the voluntary functions. All the voluntary functions are regulated by the somatic nervous system. And another is the autonomic nervous system. I repeat, the peripheral nervous system is divided into two main types, two main particular divisions. Somatic nervous system, which includes all the particular nerves which regulate the voluntary functions, therefore they are associated with the skeletal muscles. And autonomic nervous system, which regulates and coordinates involuntary functions like heartbeat is there, etc., breathing rate is there. So all the involuntary functions are regulated by the autonomic nervous system. So this is another set of nerves. Now autonomic nervous system, on the basis of in what conditions they work, they are of two types. One is sympathetic nervous system. It works under stressed condition. It works under stressed conditions. And parasympathetic nervous system works under normal conditions. Okay, therefore autonomic nervous system is divided into sympathetic nervous system, that is which works under the stressed condition, and parasympathetic, which works under the normal conditions. Now sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system, they work against one another. For example, breathing rate in case of the stressed condition, when the person is undergoing any fight, flight or fright condition, in that very condition sympathetic nervous system increases the heartbeat, it increases the particular breathing rate, and etc. Parasympathetic nervous system works under the normal conditions, when the person is not undergoing any particular stress or anything else like that. So parasympathetic nervous system normalizes the blood pressure, it normalizes the breathing rate and heart rate, etc. So that is the parasympathetic nervous system. And sympathetic nervous system, they work against one another. So now parasympathetic nervous system has I can say two types, as I have already discussed, and autonomic nervous system has two types, sympathetic and parasympathetic. Somatic nervous system, it works under the normal conditions as well as in stress condition similarly, because it is for the voluntary actions to carry out. Therefore this is the main division, or I can say flow chart of the particular human nervous system. Now we have to understand many things about it. A bit of them will be discussed in this same video. For example, when we will talk about certain things like gray matter, what is gray matter, what is gray matter, or what is white matter, we will talk about them later on. Where are they present, where is gray matter present, and where is white matter present. But let's have a bit idea about that. Gray matter means it is the cyton of the neurons, cyton of all the neurons. They are the particular gray matter because they are not shiny, they are not white in the particular color, they are dim in color, so they are called as gray matter. And it also includes non myelinated axon. On the other hand, white matter includes all the myelinated axon, and it does not include the particular cyton, because white matter is actually made of the myelin, which is white and shiny substance, and it is only present over the myelinated axon. Therefore gray matter is the particular cyton of the neurons and non-myelinated axon. On the other hand, white matter is the myelinated axon. And when we will talk about the brain and spinal cord, we will talk about the delimitation of that. Okay, when we will talk about the particular brain and spinal cord in detail, we will talk about that, where is this present, gray matter, and where is white matter present. Inner side is white matter, outside is gray matter, so that will be discussed there on. Now for example, there is one more categorization of the particular nerves, because neuron has been discussed in earlier videos. Now we will talk about the particular nerves. So nerves can be divided into many types, three types generally. One is efferent nerves. Efferent nerves are also called as sensory nerves. As the name indicates, they carry the message from the sensory organ to the central nervous system. And another is the efferent one. Efferent nerves, they are also called as motor, because they carry the message from central nervous system to the effector organ, which has been discussed in earlier videos, which was uploaded on the SRM Velkin. Now there is one more thing to be discussed. One nerve which we talk about is mixed one. That means it takes the message from the central nervous system to effector organ, as well as from sensory organ to the central nervous system. So it is bidirectional. We will talk about them, but still I will tell you all the particular cranial nerves, spinal nerves. All the spinal nerves are the mixed one, and a few of the cranial nerves are mixed. So therefore we will talk about them. फिलहाल हम इतना याद रखें कि efferent nerves, they are the particular sensory organ to central nervous system, which take the message from sensory organ to central nervous system, and motor is which takes the message from the central nervous system to the effector organ, and the mixed is which takes the message in the both directions. So this was the particular flow chart of the human nervous system and some basic concepts about it. So we'll come up with the next video. Till then, thank you.